Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a review video on the L'Oreal palette. It's an eyeshadow palette called La Pallette Nude 1. This is what it looks like. It comes with multiple 10 shadows, it looks like, and the brush just fell out, but it ranges everything from a really light tone to a little bit of a grayish tone over here. Not a true like smoky gray, but a nice little gray tone. It does have a mirror in the top. It has, when it closes, it has a clear area so you can see all of them. They also give you ideas of how to use them back here, different ways to actually make use of the colors and ways to make different eyes. Now, when I picked this up, I'll tell you, I had heard people on Twitter, Instagram, like YouTube, things like that, really kind of saying, oh, don't bother with it. It's not the greatest palette, this, that, and the other. And then I was in CVS. Now, we all know when we're in CVS, we stroll up and down the aisles, and it caught my eye. And I was like, I don't really have that much stuff here. I'll pick it up. If I hate it, so be it. So I picked it up, and you know what? I love it. Like, I use it all the time, which is really shocking because I just didn't expect that out of this palette. So what I have on today, I'll show you is, and this is one of, I have a few eyes that I do quite frequently, but this is one of my favorites. I have this color here all over my lid. Then I have this color in the crease, this color in the outer crease, and then I blended it a little bit more with this one on the brow bone, and then I take these two here and I mix them and put them on my lower lash line. And I love it. Another way that I wear this a lot, and I don't have a clip here to show you, I forgot to take a clip while I was putting this on, and I leave, not tomorrow, the next day. So Tuesday I leave, this is going up on Monday. And so I won't have time to sit down and do another clip of that. But I will put the link below for my face of the month in August, and I used this in that. And what I did for that one was I actually used this in the crease. I put this one on the lid. I used this in, so another very, very similar to this. So it's just something about these colors. They're just beautiful. They're not chalky. They're smooth. They stay. I've not been putting a primer on. Now, keep in mind, I'm not wearing it all day long too. I will say that when I get home, if I was wearing it all day, I would probably put a primer underneath of it. But I tend to put this on when I'm going out at night. I'm going to be outside. It's warm, it's hot, it's gross, and it stays. Like, I've not had any issues with it staying whatsoever. I really am liking it. I played around with the other colors a little bit, but I will say that those are the one you're seeing here and the one in my face of the month are probably my two favorite ways to wear this. Realistically, the palette itself is not very expensive. You can purchase the palette. I've seen it as low as 14 and as high as 21, depending on where you purchase it. I think Ulta was the one that was the higher of those. But if you use an Ulta coupon, you get some money off. I don't know. It's not, it ends up kind of probably around the same amount. But for 10 shadows, for that price, for $20, like, that's not bad at all. $2 a shadow, right? Not me doing the math. So I think it's a really nice palette. I think the pigmentation is great. Like, even this, a super light one, like, see how pigmented that is? Sorry, I should move that so it's not catching the light. I'll pick a dark one and show you. Like, look at these. They're just gorgeous. They're so well pigmented. This is that shiny color that I love right there. Oh, sorry. Just absolutely love these. They're very, very pretty, easy to work with, easy to blend. Sorry, I'm gonna wipe my hand off real quick. They just are very, very well-made shadows. So I'm always shocked now when I see somebody say, oh, what do you think of this? Or say that they don't like it, because I really do love it. I know everybody's different, and maybe when I get home and use it some more, I won't grab it as much if I have other options, but I use this every day while I'm here, or every night. All right, so now the product breakdown. I'm gonna look down at my list. First thing is pigmentation. Pigmentation on this, as I showed you, is, oh, got a crazy hair, is actually quite nice. It is a good, solid 4.5 out of 5. There are one or two colors here that I just don't, they're just okay. That gray one is one of them. It just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't pull much color for it. So I'd say a 4.5 out of 5. Texture, I love the texture. I showed you. They're super smooth, they're creamy, they're easy to work with. They don't chalk up and flake up, which is awesome. I think texture is a 5 out of 5. Longevity, they last on me all night in the heat. They don't move, they don't change around. They look great. They really are nice. I think the longevity is a good solid, I'll say 4 out of 5, just because I should try it with a primer and use it all day before I tell you for sure on that. Application, again, super easy to apply. I've played with it with my fingers, I play with it with brushes. It just is super easy. Comes with a brush that I have not used, but one side is a doe foot applicator, like a sponge tip one, and the other side is a brush. So if you do not have brushes, that'll work for you, no problem. So application's a good solid 4.5 out of 5. Packaging, I actually like the packaging. I like that I can see the shadows through it. I like that it's very slim and it closes well, and it's just nice packaging. I really do think it's well-made packaging. I would give it a good solid 5 out of 5. So price on this, I would say, is a good 5 out of 5. I mean, anywhere from $14 to $20, let's say. That makes it, for 10 shadows, like I said, $2 a shadow. You can't get shadows for that price. Now, are you gonna use all of them? No. So is it probably more expensive per shadow that you actually use in here? Yes. But I think that's a great price for a good solid palette of 10 shadows. So I'll give it a good 4.5 out of 5. So product overall on this is a good solid 4.5 out of 5. I definitely think that for the money, it's a great deal. I think if you love nudes, like, it really can be a fun palette to play with. And it's one of those ones that you can just take with you and you have all those colors. I honestly like this more than some of the Naked palettes. Yeah, I said that. I know, it's crazy. Everybody has said that they don't like this. Why am I having such good luck with this? Maybe I got a good one. I don't know. Maybe there's some bad ones out there that are chalky or not made as well. I don't know, but I really love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review on the L'Oreal La Nudes palette, or no, La Pallette Nude 1. Please let me know if you have any other questions about this product, and thank you so much for watching. So let's see here. What I'm wearing on the rest of me. On my face is Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Glow Minerals, is that right? What is that called? So what I'm wearing on my face, or what I'm wearing on the rest. All right, so what I am wearing, let's see here. I have on Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, Glow Minerals Matte Powder, Hourglass Bronzer, NARS Orgasm Blush, Guerlain Meteorites to set my whole face. Under my eyes is Tarte CC Corrector, Dior Star Concealer, nothing else. Benefit Gimmee Brow, the L'Oreal palette on my eyes. Ardell lashes. My lashes were shot, they're done. These are the Ardell 109 in black, just because my lash extensions are gone at this point. So when I get home, I have to decide what I'm gonna do. I've got on a top from Stitch Fix. I have on my lightning bolt earrings. You guys don't see me wear, there's a piece of hair, is weird. Wear earrings that often, but I was in the mood today with the lightning bolt necklace. And then I have on the Rebel cluster, or Rebel pendant. Oh, I forgot my bracelet. I've been wearing this bracelet a lot. It's it looks great just as a quick and easy, it looks like a little tennis bracelet, but I wear it pretty much every day. I don't ever take it off here at the beach. I forgot to put my cuff on. The whole video, you guys didn't see it. I was gonna wear this cuff. I have on the Melee ring, which is the one with the 2 points, and it looks like 5 rings. And then I have on the lightning bolt ring on this one, all my regular stuff on all the others. And that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any other questions. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.